Hi everyone, welcome back to the class, and this time we will learn theorem number 2, and that's a converse of basic proportionality theorem. What does it mean? I will explain everything from A to Z, but before I explain this one, let me explain about the basic proportionality theorem, about this that you learned in a previous class. Or if you have not watched that, then click on the I button. You can see in this corner, if you see properly. So we can see you can see that one if you want any kind of help in that one, and if you have watched that one, then most welcome over here, and we'll try to understand. Converse means we'll learn the opposite of that one. Exactly not like, okay, let me explain. Like in that question, it like if you remember, like there was, okay, there was like this, a triangle was there, and it was written, there was a this is your, what to say, like you can say this line is drawn parallel to the one side of a triangle, this to this, okay, this is parallel over here, and you need to prove means this side is equal to this, ratio of this two side is equal to ratio of this two side, okay. But now in this case it's opposite of that one. Let me show you how's that. Okay, you see, this is the theorem number 2. If a line divides any two sides of a triangle in a same ratio, then line must be parallel to the third side. Now they are saying something to means it's opposite to another one. Earlier it was given here, this was parallel, okay, these two were parallel, but this time they are saying this and this ratio of this 2 is equal, and you need to prove this line is parallel to this. Means you have to prove the parallel with this line is parallel to this. You need to prove this one. Okay, I hope you understood the theorem. If you have understood, then let's start without wasting any time. So before, let me rub this one. Okay, yeah. So you can read from there. You see, if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in a same ratio, okay, same ratio like earlier one, we proved their same ratio, means we proved that one, but this time they said that same ratio is there, then the line must be parallel to the third side. This is called converse. हमने पहले में प्रूव किया था बीपीटी थ्योरम में, जिसका दूसरा नाम थेल्स थ्योरम भी कहते हैं. उसमें हमने प्रूव किया था कि जो साइड होते ट्रायंगल के, वो जो ट्रायंगल के जो बीच वाले, ये दोनों पैरेलल होते थे, और ये इनका दोनों का रेशियो मींस फ्रैक्शन ये दोनों के बराबर होता था. ओके, सो वी प्रूव दिस वन. बट अभी जो है साइड है जो दिया हुआ है, लेकिन हमें ये प्रूव करना है, बीच वाला. ओके, so I hope you understood that one. So let's see this properly. Let me rough it. Okay, then let's start this one. So we're going to write before that, let me write something given thing. Okay, given. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding this, then ask me question in the comment section, and if you understood properly, then do like, so that I can know that you understood this one. Okay, so given a triangle ABC, okay, ABC is given, means I'm just supposing, you can write anything, whatever you wish. Okay, before I write that one, let me draw a figure so that you can understand it properly. This is not this triangle. Okay, this is the triangle. For example, let me write, because I wrote ABC, so I'm just giving A, and this is your B, and this is your C. Okay, so ABC and a line DE. So I'm going to draw that line. So this is the line, okay, a line D, okay, because it says a line divides the two sides of a triangle in the same ratio. So I'm just supposing that one. This is given, okay, because your theorem says that D. As you can see, this is intersecting these two lines, so I can write intersecting AB. Can you see this is your AB? Let me give some name D, okay, AB at D, and AC at suppose DE, okay, E. Okay, I hope you have understood this one, such that and if you have understood this, then you may understood that this, they said that the triangle in the same ratio, okay. So I can write, can you see this one, AB, because they said the ratio, AD by DV, this is given, okay, isn't it, is equal to AE, this half one, by EC, okay. This is given to you. Do you understood this or not? So if you understood this one, then let me write equation number 1. You see, this is already given. If a line divides any two sides, can you see this two side divided, or two sides of a triangle in the same ratio. So I wrote the ratio, you see, AB and BD. These are, I wrote like this, like we have proved the earlier theorem number 1, like that only. So we need to prove, okay, to prove, can you see this one, DE is parallel, this is parallel symbol, okay, to BC. We need to prove this, okay. So let's start proof. I'm writing the proof. So you see, we need to prove this one. So we can do one thing. We can assume, let's suppose this is not parallel, okay. So I can write, let us, because we cannot prove something like this simply. So let us suppose that this is not parallel. So let us assume that in triangle ABC, DE is not parallel, okay, to BC, because this is the BC, okay. So this is not parallel, we suppose that one. So now this is full stop, you can hear. Now let us draw a line. Drawing a line. Suppose I'm going to draw a line. Let me use some other pencil. I'm just F, okay. I just draw this one as a F. I hope you can see F, okay. So let us draw a line. Let us drawing a line DF. Can you see DF? I just draw that line, okay, parallel to BC. Suppose parallel to BC. I draw a line which is parallel to BC. We are just supposing, okay, we are assuming, मान लेते हैं, ठीक है, कहीं ऐसा दिया हुआ नहीं है, हम बस मान लिया है, okay. This was your BC, which intersect AC. This is AC, okay, AC at point F. So this is done. Now do the remaining one. After this, we will do one thing. We'll apply the basic proportionality theorem, okay. on this one, because okay, if it's possible, then let me bring that one. Okay, I'm just drawing another time. You don't have to draw again and again. If you draw once, then also it's okay. So just I'm drawing that one for your, it means for my, because I cannot go upside now. So let me draw a figure for me. This is not for you, no need to draw. Okay, so we took A, B and C, and we suppose a line F, okay, DF. Okay, I'm not talking about this one. You don't have to draw it again. I'm saying this is given to us, but we suppose DF is a parallel one. Okay, so we know that if this is parallel, on applying, again I'm saying don't draw this one. This is just for understanding. I'm drawing it for my convenience. Okay, on applying BPT, we get BPT. Again I'm saying don't write short, write it fully. Basic proportionality theorem. So on applying BPT, you see, I said that this is parallel to this. If this is parallel, then do you remember the first theorem? Then we'll write, because of the first theorem, if it's parallel, then we'll write AD by DV is equal to AF by AFC. We took already equation 1, so we'll be taking equation number 2. I hope you understood this one. Okay. So now this is our equation 1. Okay, I'm just trying to write here from equation 1 and 2. We get, you see, this and this both are equal, isn't it? So we can just place it because these two are equal. So I'm just writing AE. If you see it properly, you see AD by DV, AD by DV. Okay, this equal to this and this equal to this. So if I say A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then can't I say B is equal to C? I can say, na? So I'm going to use this same method over here. Okay, so I can just write AE because I got that one and EC. Okay, and I will write this one AF is equal to FC. I hope you understood. This is equation number 3. Okay, so after this we'll try to add one to this. Okay, on adding 1 to both sides. Okay, this is easy. Don't think this is tough. Okay, if you are finding any difficulties, then just revise the video. This is the best thing about learning online. Okay, so you can revise, you can revise as much as you want. So adding 1 to the both side, so we'll be adding AE. Okay, let me change the pen. EC, we'll just write 1, and AF by FC plus 1. And if you see this one, we have to take LCM. So the EC divided by EC, you will get 1. So 1 into this one, AE, and 1 to this one, same only. Okay, I hope you understood this. LCM, FC, FC divided by FC, you will get 1 into this, AF, and if you multiply this one, if you multiply this one to this will be FC. I hope you know the multiplication, because downside 1, if you divide by this, you'll get same thing. So multiply 1, you'll get the FC only. Okay, I hope you have understood. So now, if you see this one properly, let me show you. Okay, if it's possible, if you see, can you see AE, isn't it? AE plus EC. you see, I'm trying to show you this figure. AE plus EC. Then what you will get? AE, I'm talking about this. AE plus EC. You got AC, isn't it? A up to C. Okay? So I'm going to write over here, instead of this, we can write AE plus EC, you got AC. Okay? And that's equal to, that's by EC. Now let's try to add this one. AF plus, okay, let's say this one, same thing. If you add AF plus FC, you will get again AC only, isn't it? You see, this is similar, not different one. Try to understand that one, because both are on the same line. So I can write here AC by FC. Okay. So as we can see, we can do one thing. Okay. Two things are there. If you multiply AC over here, otherwise we can just, if you know the inverse, we can just, हम उल्टा कर देंगे इसे और हमारा काम हो जाएगा. Otherwise, if you are stuck here, then हम ऐसा करते हैं, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर लेते हैं. देखो, या ये FC जाएगा ऊपर, FC गया, ठीक है. AC यहाँ पे है, EC इधर जाएगा इंटू EC, ओके. और AC जाएगा नीचे, AC. तो ये AC कट गया, बचा क्या? FC इज इक्वल टू EC. ओके. नहीं तो हम डायरेक्टली यहीं से हम कर सकते हैं. नो नीड टू राइट दिस, मैं जस्ट समझा रहा हूं. दोनों में से कोई भी लिख सकते हो. डायरेक्टली देखो, हम इसे उल्टा कर देंगे, नीचे आराम से डायरेक्टली हम यहाँ पे EC बाय FC लिख सकते हैं. इसकी, इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, देन यू कैन राइट डायरेक्टली दिस. ओके. सो देखो हमने क्या मिला, EC और FC दोनों बराबर मिला. देखो, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन क्या कह रहा है. EC और FC बराबर मिला. ओके. कैन यू सी EC and FC both are equal. If this is equal, तो क्या समझेंगे? देखो मैं फिर से समझा रहा हूं. If you are finding difficulties in understanding this, वहां पे क्या कह रहा है? Let me explain again, because I want you to understand each and everything properly. देखो, मैं ड्राइंग फिर से कर देता हूं. ये ड्राइंग है. यहाँ पे हमने किया था A, ये हमारा B और ये C. ठीक है. यहाँ पे हम ये ड्रॉ मत करना, फिर से मैं बोल रहा हूँ, डोंट ड्रॉ दिस वन, दिस इज जस्ट फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. ओके. और हमने यहाँ पे एक लाइन किया था, और ये हमारा F और ये हमारा E. ओके. स्टार्टिंग में दिया था कि ये दोनों पैरेलल हमें प्रूफ करना था. वी नीड टू प्रूव दैट वन. ओके. ये दोनों, लेकिन हमने सपोज किया कि D और F ये पैरेलल है BC से, और मान लिया कि ये पैरेलल नहीं है. हमने सपोज किया कि ये जो लाइन है ये ही पैरेलल है BC के साथ. लेकिन हमने जैसे सॉल्व किया और हमें मिला कि FC और ये EC दोनों तो बराबर है. कैन यू सी दिस वन? FC एंड EC तो बराबर है. ये कैसे पॉसिबल है? अगर FC पैरेलल है, ओके ना, तो EC भी पैरेलल होगा. सिंपल सी बात है. अगर दोनों बराबर है, अगर DF अगर पैरेलल होता है, तो EC भी तो पैरेलल होगा, बिकॉज ये दोनों बराबर मिल रहा है. सो वी कैन जस्ट राइट दस. मैं फिर से कह रहा हूं, ये लिखना नहीं है, ऑलरेडी हमने एक बार ड्रॉ कर लिया, बार बार ड्रॉ नहीं करना है. ओके. दस, नहीं तो कोई गलत समझ बैठेगा और इसी को लिख लेगा. एक बार ड्रॉइंग काफी है. ठीक. दस वी कैन से दैट पॉइंट E and F कोइंसाइड का मतलब क्या होता है? दोनों एक जगह पे है. क्योंकि हमें दोनों एक जगह पे मिल रहा है, FC और EC, तो हमने कह दिया कि कोइंसाइड करता है. ठीक है. दैट मीन्स दैट इज DF. देखो, ये जो लाइन DF है ये कोइंसाइड करता है किससे? DE से. Okay, hence D is also parallel. ठीक है, so this is parallel to BC. और IE कह दो, DE is parallel to BC. I hope you have understood this one. You can just write hence proved. hence proved. So हमने प्रूव कर दिया, क्योंकि हमने बीच में क्या माना था, DE पैरेलल नहीं है. हमने सपोज किया कि चलो एक दूसरा DF है जो पैरेलल है. और अगर ध्यान से देखो, हमने वही किया है जो भी क्वेश्चन प्रॉपर्ली के जो भी दिया हुआ है थ्योरम पे. ठीक है, हमें ये मिला. अब कोई सोचेगा कि ये कहाँ से मिला होगा. देखो, हमने कुछ मिला नहीं है, कहीं भी कुछ भी मतलब सोचा नहीं. हमने माना कि DF है जो पैरेलल है BC से, ये BC से पैरेलल है. अगर पैरेलल है तो या थ्योरम नंबर 1 याद है ना, वहां पे क्या कहते हैं, इन दोनों का रेशियो बराबर होगा इन दोनों के रेशियो से. तो हमने वही चीज यहाँ पे लिखा है. तो आई होप कि समझ में आया होगा. अगर समझ में आया होगा, इसके बाद इंपॉर्टेंट नोट्स है जो लिख लो. इंपॉर्टेंट नोट्स यू कैन राइट ओवर हियर. इंपॉर्टेंट नोट्स में आराम से लिख सकते हो, या फिर हम क्लियर कर देते हैं. इंपॉर्टेंट नोट्स में लिखो, देयर आर 2 इंपॉर्टेंट थ्योरम्स विच शुड बी रिमेंबर्ड. तो 2 इंपॉर्टेंट थ्योरम है. नंबर 1 है जो मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम और दूसरा है जो एंगल बाइसेक्टर. मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम में क्या होता है, द लाइन सेगमेंट जॉइनिंग द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ एनी 2 साइड्स ऑफ ट्राइंगल इज पैरेलल टू द थर्ड साइड एंड हाफ ऑफ इट. ओके, मैं समझाऊंगा if it's possible. Number 2 कहता है एंगल बाइसेक्टर थ्योरम. द इंटरनल बाइसेक्टर ऑफ एन एंगल ऑफ ए ट्राइंगल डिवाइड्स द ऑपोजिट साइड्स ऑफ two segment that are proportional to the other 2 side of triangle. Okay, अगर नहीं समझ में आया तो मैं नंबर 1 ओके. नंबर 1 कहता है कि अगर कहीं पे एक ट्राइंगल हो, ठीक है, अगर ये दोनों इंटरसेक्ट करते हैं तो ये दोनों क्या होगा, ये ऑफ कोर्स पैरेलल होगा थर्ड साइड से. किससे होगा, थर्ड साइड से पैरेलल. नंबर 2 कहता है कि एंगल बाइसेक्टर, अगर एक ट्राइंगल है तो इंटरनल बाइसेक्टर, अगर मैं इसका बीच से अगर मैं बाइसेक्ट करता हूं, ठीक है, इंटरनल बाइसेक्टर ऑफ एंगल, ये डिवाइड्स करता है अपोजिट साइड को 2 लाइन सेगमेंट में. ठीक है, अपोजिट साइड है ना, इसका उल्टा क्या है, ये है, तो 2 लाइन सेगमेंट में डिवाइड कर. बस ये 2 चीज याद रखना है. और हम मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में. विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो, एंड आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड दिस वन प्रॉपर्ली. एंड देन सी यू सून इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो, एंड कीप वॉचिंग एंड कीप स्टडिंग.